Good evening, everyone, on this Truthful Tuesday. And as you wind down your day and you begin to settle in to rest and get refreshed and renewed for tomorrow and to start a new day, not the same day, but a new day. This is not Groundhog's Day, so the day is not repeating itself. It's an opportunity to wipe the slate clean and start something new. And so on this Truthful Tuesday, I want to talk about being transparent, being real, and being open and honest. You know, many times we put on this front and this facade and we allow ourselves to get duped into this mindset that we have to put on this brave face every day and smile through the pain and let nobody know what we're going through. But there has to be a time when you can have that human moment, when you can have that moment that you have to just vent, let it all out and let it go, but don't stay there. Just to be transparent with you, right before spring break, we had a big layoff on my job. And so that meant that some of our assignments and some of our positions were going to have to change in order to fill those spaces that were taken. So I got moved from teaching my AVID class to teaching English 1, and which in turn meant I had to move rooms. I did ask and I did pray and I did ask God, let me stay in my room, let me not have to move, but I had to move. And so in the midst of that movement and in the midst of having to move, I'm one of those that doesn't do very well with chaos. I don't do very well with disorganization. So having to come in and go into a classroom that I hadn't been in, that I wasn't familiar with, and go into a space where I didn't have, my stuff that I feel comfortable and safe with, kind of like Linus with his blanket, I had to adapt. But first off, it kind of overwhelmed me. It kind of took over and allowed me to see that so many times we don't allow ourselves to feel those emotions, and then we try to stuff them down and we push them down, and what ends up happening is it ends up being a big explosion later on, and you end up taking it out on the people that don't have anything to do with what's going on. So many times we have to stop and think and say to ourselves, let me have my moment so that I don't take this out in the wrong way. Because it does say that we can be angry, but we don't need to sin in the midst of that anger. So let's be truthful and honest on today, on this Truthful Tuesday, and allow ourselves to have that moment, to feel the emotions, but to not stay there, to see what it is that we need to learn, to see what it is that we need to experience, and move forward. So on this hashtag Truthful Tuesday, hashtag hold on, I'm going to put Jesus on that. Remember that you can have the moment, but don't dwell there. Don't hitch your horse to that hitching post and stay there. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you on tomorrow.